What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian Hikes All Day here. I know a lot of you have been asking me about doing a winter gear video, so today I am going to give you guys a winter gear video. I got my winter pack set up in the back and I am going to break the whole thing down for you on the floor, show you everything that I carry with me on a winter hike so that you could be safe and prepared for your first or possibly just more winter hiking in the mountains. And again, this is everything that works for me. I can't guarantee it's going to be perfect for you, but it's been flawless for me. I've done almost 2 rounds of the Winter 46, and I've experienced all kinds of conditions up to -50 and crazy winds and 4 feet of snow and all day, sun up to sundown hiking. So I hope this video really helps you guys out, and I hope you enjoy my very first ever gear video. All right, guys, hope this angle's good for you. First off, snowshoes. Everybody knows about these. My personal favorites, the MSR Evo Ascents. They're the cheaper of the MSR Evos and they're pretty much indestructible. They are great for Adirondack hiking and rocks and everything else, and honestly I think the grip is incredible on them. They've got me through the Winter 46 more than once and they haven't broken and they've been flawless. So I'm super happy about them. Black Diamond trekking poles. I love these things too a lot. I've seen a lot of people with them before I even ever started winter hiking, so I invested in the same ones. These are the carbon fiber ones. Love them, couldn't be happier. They're pretty much weightless and they're incredible. Okay, so let's dive into the pack. Right in here in the bottom of this pack is a waterproof cover in case it starts like raining, sleeting, or snowing. You don't want your pack getting all wet. Let's start opening this up. Okay. All right, so I do carry a 50-ounce smart water bottle inside a wool sock upside down in the pack. I try to drink this one within the first hour or 2 before it freezes. And then this way I'm nice and hydrated. My second water source is a 64-ounce hydro flask. My water will stay warm the entire day for 12 hours. It will never freeze if it's in this hydro flask. Okay. Got 100 feet of paracord and a bivvy in case I had to spend a night in the mountains. And if I was trying to get up something really icy and it was impossible, or I was able to get up something icy and someone else wasn't, I can tie some paracord around a tree or hold it and just help pull someone up something. It could be used as a tourniquet or, you know, anything that you could use that for. I got my waterproof, rainproof Gore-Tex shell. This is made by North Face. This is the North Face Flex GTX jacket. When I put this on, the outside world completely disappears. I don't feel any of the weather. It's literally the most amazing thing I have in my entire pack. That is in my pack 24/7 all year round. My summer pack, my winter pack, it's always with me. That is amazing, that one. I've gotten really thirsty on the trail and ran out of water and there was no water sources. So I did invest in a Jetboil stove. This way if I ever run out of water again, I can melt snow for water. And obviously if I ever go camping and I want to make some coffee or I want to heat up some food, then I got this. So this is a super awesome safety item that I hope I never have to use. And I have never had to use this yet. Okay, regular MICROSpikes. You need more grip, but you don't need Hillsounds or snowshoes. The regular MICROSpikes, they're cheaper, and I don't care if I dull out the points. Those are made by Kahtoola. In the side, I got my Hillsound spikes, which are much more aggressive, and they have gotten me through all of the Winter 46, including the backside of Haystack and the Saddleback Cliffs. I think a pair of Hillsounds will get you through an entire Winter 46 without any problem. These are incredible, and considering I just did the New Hampshire 48, I would say that this would be the same for the New Hampshire 48. A pair of Hillsounds and snowshoes will probably get you anywhere through any of those mountains, as long as you're not taking up a terrifying 25. So that's that. I got a snow shovel. You know, I need to dig a hole or whatever, you know. I forgot to dig my car out of a parking spot. This helps. Okay, I love these gloves. These are Gore-Tex gloves. Mountain Equipment makes these gloves. These are pretty expensive. They were like $180. They're Gore-Tex and they're amazing. They work really well and, you know, you get what you pay for. Jonathan Zaharik, he turned me on to these, what he calls approach gloves. These are by Polar Tech. They go on real easy. They have touchscreen, fingertip, and thumbs. And I like to use these until my hands get cold, and then I put on those. If none of my glove options work, or if I'm in an emergency, I have mittens, and I also have really nice thick wool inserts. I got my beanie hat, which I'm either wearing or I'm not, depending on how hot I am. Sawyer water filter bag, which I don't really think I have too many opportunities to use in the winter. I got my Nike Hyperwarm pullover. I could pretty much just wear this on any of the ascents. This will keep me warm enough. And then when I get near the summit, I'll start slowing down my pace and I'll put this on. I'll usually put another gym pullover on that I didn't bring downstairs. It's a nice warm polyester gym pullover. And then I'll also put the Gore-Tex on top of that for long exposure on summits. Face mask. You cannot hike the Adirondack High Peaks or the New Hampshire High Peaks in the winter without a face mask. It gets really cold, -30, -50, like your face will freeze. You have to wear a face mask. You have to. And you also have to wear goggles because your tears and your eyes will freeze instantly with like -30 and wind. When we did Right Peak in the Adirondacks, the wind caught my eye under my goggle and froze my eye shut instantly. So you really need to wear a face gear and goggles. Everything's all mixed out throughout this pack. Yeah, compass. Always have your compass. I've never had to use it. I've had great success with all my electronic devices. I usually carry more than one for GPS. Always carry a 46er patch in case you encounter someone finishing their 46. You always want to be the one to congratulate them and give them a 46 patch. My Oakley Flax sunglasses. I love these. Polarized. They're really good for helping bring down the glare in the snow and just protecting your eyes. Goggles. Hand in hand with the face gear. It gets too cold, you got to put goggles on so you can hike on a summit. I mean, it'll keep your face from freezing. Absolutely essential. Lots and lots of dude wipes in case I got to go to the bathroom. Headlamps, more than one. Oh yeah, there it is. 2 headlamps. I carry 2 headlamps. Brittany carries 2 headlamps. So that's 4 headlamps between us two. Just some random protein bars. I didn't pack my pack with all the food that I normally pack, but I always carry protein bars and other food with plenty of calories to get me through the day. As far as hydration, all my fluids are 100% filled with Liquid IV. Liquid IV is the best electrolyte hydrator on the market, hands down. I also became an ambassador for them, so if you want to check them out, the link will be in the bio. All right. Whew, there's a lot of things spread out in here. Okay. Adirondack High Peaks map. Goes with the compass. Toilet paper for wiping the butthole. A lint-free cloth for cleaning the GoPro lens and my phone lens and stuff so that I could always bring you guys crystal clear images. And more dude wipes. Sawyer squeeze filter. Over the summer, I always preached the Sawyer Mini. I thought it was amazing. And over the course of the Northeast Ultra 8 Challenge we did, we had a lot of problems on some of these really long days with the Sawyer Mini. I'd be sitting there squeezing that bottle as hard as I could to try to get like drips out of that thing, and me and Brittany were like, I'm dying of thirst. And someone's like, well, the Sawyer squeeze filters a lot faster, but it also screws onto a smart water bottle. I was like, are you kidding me? I never knew that. I always thought the Sawyer squeeze had a bigger thing on it so that it wouldn't work on a smart water bottle, but it does. And it flows like 10 times faster. You could put that on and just pour flowing water into your mouth. Everyone should have a Sawyer squeeze water filter or equivalent. Everyone should have a water filter when you're out hiking because these mountains take a lot out of you, especially in the summer, and you could dehydrate and you can get really messed up. So always have a filter on you. That is 10 essentials. Like, always have this on you. More dude wipes. I have a smaller first aid kit. Brittany has a massive first aid kit in her bag. We pretty much only hike together, so we split a little bit of the gear. But in her first aid kit, she has Leuco tape, which is basically the duct tape for the body. It is hands down the best stuff ever. If you put it on, it's good for 3 days. Whereas like moleskin and stuff, it doesn't last. Like it will bunch up, it'll come loose, and it'll fall off whatever you put it on. But Leuco tape is gold. Now, in my little pack right here, personally, what do I have? Okay. I have charging cables for my headlamps, charging cables for my phone, charging cables for my GoPro. I have Advil and Tylenol in this. I have a straw for my Sawyer water filter. I have a little pocket knife. In here, I have fire starter. Oh, I have these huge rubber bands that actually came with the snowshoes. I figured I could use them as a tourniquet or find some use for them at some point if I ever needed them. Okay, eye drops, extra contacts in case I ever lost a contact. I don't want to be walking out of the woods like half blind like a pirate. 2 lighters, and you know, these things are in airtight bags so that they always stay dry, they'll always work. Leave that over here. Okay, something was buried down in here I didn't talk about. Okay, so this is my backup battery. This is by RAVPower. This is 25,000 milliamps. It's solar powered, and this thing will probably charge my phone like 20 times. I've charged it once in like 2 years, and it pretty much has a full battery the whole year, no matter how many times I use it. It is amazing. It'll charge 2 phones, it'll charge your headlamps, it'll charge everything. It's heavy, don't get me wrong, it's heavy, it's a big battery, but you never have to worry about running out or losing power in the woods. And for me, personally, especially because I'm into the vlogging and I don't want to miss out on footage, I don't want to lose my GPS, God forbid, this is a lifesaver. And it has a huge flashlight on the back. So now I have 2 headlamps and a huge flashlight. So the chance of me running out of light in the woods is pretty much 0. All right, let's see what else, I actually think that's everything, except what's in here. Now, what's in here? This I have never used. This is my puffer jacket. This is one of those emergency type jackets that I'll put over... Actually, I'm not sure. I would probably put this under my Gore-Tex shell to keep it dry, because the Gore-Tex shell is like an impenetrable layer. So I would probably put this on first, and then I would put the Gore-Tex shell over it, and I would be really warm. Keep in mind, I have never used this, and I have stood on summits waiting for sunrises or sunsets for 2 hours in like -30, and I've been completely fine. So that's that. That's my puffer. Again, 2 things I haven't used. These were a Christmas gift from Brittany's mother. I do believe that these are alpaca socks, which are super, super warm for like extreme cold. This would be like an emergency sock if I got to spend the night in the mountains. Same deal with the hat, an alpaca hat. Super, super warm, something that I've never needed. So that's another backup. That's not including the gear that I'm going to be wearing in on the hike. I am going to do another video on layering and what we wear on every hike. So that'll be my next video, and what do you know? My ice axe just appeared. This is the last piece of equipment that I use in my pack that it goes on all my winter hikes with me. An ice axe is extremely important if you want to do all 46 high peaks. There are several instances in which you are going to need it and want it. My personal favorite is the Grivel Ghost Evo. I bought this because it's a hybrid between a climbing axe and a mountaineering axe. It is super, super lightweight. It's like weightless, and it's super aggressive, and it has a sandpaper grip so that it grips your hand really well. I got it on the REI website. It was on sale last winter, and I bought 2 of them in case I ever wanted to do some real ice climbing. As far as bringing an ice axe out with you, in the Adirondacks, since I've only done the Adirondack Winter 46 and I haven't done the New Hampshire 48 in the winter yet, there was a few instances in which I did need this axe. I needed it on the back of Giant Mountain headed towards Rocky Peak Ridge. There's a frozen like waterfall type area over there. Absolutely 100% needed the axe there. I don't know if I needed it going up Cliff Mountain, but I definitely used it to assist myself coming down, so I didn't slide down some of those crazy cliffs. I also used it on Saddleback Mountain climbing the cliffs, and in my opinion, the most dangerous hike in the Adirondacks would be the backside of Little Haystack headed towards Big Haystack. That's like a sheer drop off, covered in ice, and it's horrifying if you don't have the right gear. So yeah, I definitely suggest bringing the axe. Again, these were the conditions I encountered. The conditions in the mountains change every day. It might be perfect conditions for you one day, and the next day it's another world. So I always carry all of this with me on every hike. I want to be prepared for anything at all times. I want to be prepared so that I don't have to orphan anything. And yeah, you know, everything here has gotten me through everything. And truth be told, I'm a Adirondack 46er summer, Adirondack 46er winter, a New Hampshire 48er, and I've done a bunch of other hikes, and I have never orphaned a single mountain because I have always been prepared for everything at all times. So I feel pretty confident in my gear and my selection of gear, and I really hope that all this information helps you guys in deciding what you want to pack for your winter. And, you know, I hope you learned something today. If you want to see more content like this, because I will be coming out with more content like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you get notifications when I put out new content. Typically I put out new content once a week, but I am going to be doing another round of the Winter 46 this winter for Brittany, and I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be vlogging much of that. We do have a lot of crazy hikes planned, but I do just want to concentrate on hiking and not filming everything because it is extremely time consuming. And I've already vlogged everything in the winter. So if you guys want to check out some awesome winter hiking videos, make sure you check out my channel. I have a playlist for the Winter 46. And I think that's it. All right, over and out, guys. See ya.